What made me go to college was a conversation that I had with my mom my junior year in high school when she was telling me about a scholarship that her English teacher helped her get, but she was unable to take it because she married my dad and they moved away.
So for me, college was always going to be an option. I decided at a very young age to kind of challenge myself. So all throughout high school, I took honors, any kind of AP class I could possibly take, because I knew that the eventual goal would be college for me. And so that just seemed like the natural progression was to go to college. And I was inspired by an English teacher of mine that I had my senior year. She was not that great of an English teacher, and she sat down most of the time, and I was really frustrated as a senior. And I felt like, I could actually be a way better English teacher than she could. So that inspired me to pursue an English degree with a minor in secondary education, because I wanted to be a better teacher and I wanted to offer the students what she was not able to offer. So for me, college was the only way to go.
The biggest factor that made me want to go to college was the life experiences and the expectations of my parents, because when they were growing up, it was mainly just the expectation how you go to high school, you graduate, and then you just go work. But so they really pushed. So what they wanted me to be is be different. They wanted to push me to go to college, get my education, so that way I can have a lot more opportunities and be more successful and be more financially stable, because they did not want me to live paycheck by paycheck.
Being a daughter of immigrants, my parents came to this country for a better opportunity. With that, having been here in this country, they instilled in me and my sisters that education was very important, and it was a means to be better and to be educated and to gain a lot of the opportunities in this country. And so with that, I wanted to not only make myself proud, but I wanted to make them proud. And so that is one of the main reasons that I pursued a degree of higher education.
So what made me want to go to college was, at the time, I really wanted to be a lawyer. And so I knew in order to do that, I would have to go to college, get my bachelor's, and then from there go to law school. And the reason I really wanted to be a lawyer was because I wanted to help people. So that's what really pushed me to go to college.
What made me decide to go to college? I guess it was when my daughter, who was in high school at the time, came to me because she was thinking about colleges, and she said, "Mommy, what college did you graduate from?" And at that point, I hadn't graduated, and then it just dawned on me, I want to inspire her, so therefore I'm going to go to college.
My parents played a huge part in my decision to go to college. They always encouraged us to go to school, make good grades, and continue with our education. The education that they weren't able to take a part of, and that's why I decided to go to college.
What made me decide to go to college was that I'm from a small town in northern Louisiana, and that I would see a lot of people who weren't being productive in their lives. Mostly my family are farmers, or they're usually housemaids, and so no one in my family or even in the community that I lived in had a college degree. And people who did have a college degree did not live in our area. And so in order for me to have a better way of life, I knew that going to college was the answer, and so that's why I chose to go to college.